you are likely failing your 1 meal a day fast, not because of a lack of willpower, but because your internal battery is running out of juice. If you have ever felt a crushing headache or a strange dizziness when you stand up too fast, you are experiencing an electrolyte crisis. Most people start OMAD to lose weight or clear their mental fog, but they often end up feeling like a zombie instead. This happens because we focus so much on the food we are not eating that we forget about the minerals our bodies are losing.
In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain exactly how to stop the fatigue and the cramps so you can actually enjoy your fast.
When you go 23 hours without food, your body undergoes a massive chemical shift that most beginners are not prepared for. The biggest change involves a hormone called insulin, which usually tells your kidneys to hold on to water and salt. As soon as you stop eating, your insulin levels drop to the floor, which is exactly what we want for fat burning. However, this drop in insulin acts like a signal that opens the floodgates in your kidneys. Your body begins to flush out water at a rapid rate, and it takes your essential minerals right along with it.
These minerals are called electrolytes because they literally carry an electric charge that allows your cells to communicate.
Without them, your heart cannot beat steadily, your muscles cannot relax, and your brain cannot send clear signals.
Imagine trying to run a high-end gaming computer on a battery that is leaking acid and losing power every second.
That is exactly what your nervous system feels like when your electrolytes are out of balance during a long fast. The most common mistake I see people make is thinking they are just hungry when they're actually just thirsty for minerals. You might feel a gnawing sensation in your stomach and reach for a snack, but that snack usually only helps because it contains salt.
If you can master your mineral intake, you can go the entire day with steady energy and zero cravings.
Let us start with the most important mineral of them all, which is sodium.
We have been told for decades that salt is the enemy, but that advice does not apply when you are fasting for 23 hours.
When your insulin is low, your body becomes a salt-wasting machine that cannot hold on to sodium even if it wants to. This is why you might feel lightheaded or get a dull throb behind your eyes around the 18-hour mark. To prevent this, you should be aiming for somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 milligrams of sodium every single day. That sounds like a lot, but remember that you are not getting any salt from processed foods or snacks during the day.
I recommend using a high-quality salt like pink Himalayan salt or Celtic sea salt because they contain trace minerals that table salt lacks.
A simple trick is to add half a teaspoon of salt to a large bottle of water and sip it slowly throughout the morning. Do not chug it all at once, or you will end up running to the bathroom with a very upset stomach.
The goal is to provide a steady drip of sodium to your system so your blood pressure stays stable and your brain stays sharp. If you find the taste of salt water gross, you can put a few large crystals of salt directly on your tongue and let them melt. It sounds strange, but you will often notice your brain fog lift within 5 or 10 minutes of doing this.
Now, sodium does not work alone. It has a partner in crime called potassium that handles the inside of your cells.
Think of sodium and potassium as two sides of a seesaw that must stay balanced for your muscles to work. Potassium is what allows your heart to maintain a regular rhythm and prevents those painful leg cramps that wake you up at night. If you ever feel your heart fluttering or racing while you are sitting still, it is a massive red flag that your potassium is low.
Most adults need about 4,700 milligrams of potassium a day, which is a huge amount to fit into one meal. This is why your one meal of the day needs to be incredibly nutrient-dense and packed with specific whole foods. I always tell people to include a whole avocado in their meal because it is a potassium powerhouse that beats a banana any day. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are also essential, so try to eat a giant salad with every single dinner. Salmon and mushrooms are other great options that will help you hit those high potassium targets without needing a pharmacy of pills.
If you decide to use a supplement, please stay away from potassium pills because they usually only contain 99 milligrams.
You would have to swallow 40 pills to reach your goal, which is not safe and will likely hurt your stomach lining. Instead, look for a potassium citrate powder that you can mix into your water, but always start with a very small amount. Taking too much potassium too fast can be dangerous for your heart, so it is always better to get the bulk of it from real food.
Remember the balance rule. Never supplement with potassium unless you have also had enough sodium that day.
If you take potassium while your sodium is low, you might actually make your dizziness and weakness feel even worse. Let us move on to the third pillar of the electrolyte trio, which is magnesium. Magnesium is known as the relaxation mineral because it helps your muscles let go and calms your nervous system. If you're following OMAD and finding it hard to fall asleep at night, magnesium is probably the missing piece of the puzzle. It is involved in over 300 different reactions in your body, including how you create energy from the food you eat. Most people are deficient in magnesium before they even start fasting, and the stress of a long fast only makes it worse. You should aim for about 400 milligrams a day, but the type of magnesium you choose matters more than the amount. Do not buy magnesium oxide, which is the cheap version found in most grocery stores, because your body can barely absorb it. It usually just acts as a laxative and ends up in the toilet, which defeats the entire purpose of taking it.
Instead, look for magnesium glycinate, which is highly absorbable and very gentle on your digestive system.
The best time to take your magnesium is either with your large meal or right before you go to bed.
It will help your muscles recover from the day and signal to your brain that it is time to shut down and rest. Now that we've covered the minerals, we need to talk about the biggest trap that beginners fall into, which is plain water.
You might think that drinking 2 gallons of water a day is the best way to stay healthy and full while fasting. In reality, overhydrating with plain water is a fast track to feeling absolutely miserable.
When you drink massive amounts of water without electrolytes, you are essentially washing away the minerals that are left in your blood.
This is called dilution, and it can lead to a dangerous condition where your sodium levels drop too low. I follow the third glass rule, which means every third glass of water I drink must have a pinch of salt in it. This ensures that I am actually hydrating my cells instead of just sending water straight through my system. Another common mistake is chugging a huge amount of water right before you go to sleep to stop late-night hunger.
This will not only wake you up multiple times to use the bathroom, but it will also flush out your minerals while you sleep. You will wake up feeling groggy, dehydrated, and likely with a stiff neck or a headache.
Try to get most of your fluids in during the daylight hours and taper off your water intake as you get closer to bedtime.
If you like to exercise while doing OMAD, you need to be even more careful with your mineral management.
Working out in a fasted state is amazing for fat loss, but you lose a significant amount of salt through your sweat. I always recommend preloading your electrolytes about 30 minutes before you start your workout. Drink a glass of water with some salt and potassium to give your muscles the electrical charge they need to contract. If you feel weak or like you have no pop in your movements during your workout, you are likely low on sodium. Do not try to push through a workout if you feel dizzy or lightheaded. Stop and take some salt immediately. A simple DIY electrolyte drink is much better and cheaper than the neon-colored sports drinks you see at the gym. Just mix water, a heavy pinch of sea salt, some potassium powder, and a squeeze of lemon juice for flavor. The lemon juice provides a tiny bit of vitamin C and makes the salty water much more refreshing to drink. Make sure your drink does not have any sugar or artificial sweeteners that might spike your insulin and break your fast. Listen to your body's biofeedback because it will tell you exactly what it needs if you know how to listen.
Nausea or a strange metallic taste in your mouth often means you have taken too many supplements at once.
Weakness, fatigue, and that heavy leg feeling usually mean you need more sodium and potassium right away. Following OMAD is a powerful tool for your health, but it only works if you respect the way your body handles minerals.
If you provide your nervous system with the electricity it needs, you will find that fasting becomes almost effortless.
You will have the energy to work, the strength to exercise, and the patience to handle whatever the day throws at you.
Consistency is key, so make your mineral routine just as important as the meal you eat at the end of the day.
If you found this helpful and want to master the art of fasting, check out my full OMAD playlist on the screen now.